Hey, what is up guys, Laughing here, and I'm brought you guys one more video of the World of Tanks replay game. So what I'm doing right now is I'm in the game. As you can see, I'm there in my pz.sfl.IVc, you've seen sometime. And what I was doing basically, this is a replay, and now I am in my pz.sfl.IVc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly show you the replay of how this map went. So this match was held on a map called White Park, and there's a water body there. You can see that blue thing on the mini map, and in front of that, that is a railroad. I'm able to show you. And what this railroad is actually acts like a hill, acts like a wall kind of a thing between the two teams. So there's our team that's colored green, then there's the enemy team that's colored red. So I'm in my tank destroyer pz.sfl.IVc, and I'm sitting there on my shooting area. So as you can see, I'll show that to you again. Hold on, there we go. Now I am in my fixed camera mode, and now if I press the enemy team is now spawned. As you can see, these are real players, by the way. So it is a MMO first person shooter kind of game. So I could see that the M5 was moving, but it went behind the wall, and unfortunately, because of that, I was not able to shoot at the M5, which sounds really bad. But then that is part of the game, right? So now I decided to look at some of the other members of the team that were hiding, but they were hiding behind the railroad. And as I said, it acts like a wall, so I cannot shoot through it. So the only other thing I could do was I could move up to a mountain. There was a mountain up there, which I'd be able to move up to, which would be quite good if I were able to do that. So then I started to move towards the mountain, and truly there were a lot of team. There was a tank that there, I think that's highlighted in red. There's a tank that just got shot there. A couple of tanks that were coming up. They were all getting shot by my team sitting here. And now then there was a shot by the enemy team that hit this. And soon there was another shot by the enemy team, which luckily I avoided from them. Luckily I avoided that just in the nick of time, and I hit these barrels there. That's what caused the big explosion. So I decided it'd be a good thing to start, moving towards the stuff. But there was a tank there, and I thought it'd be right behind it, but it was actually way behind the carriage, so I was not able to shoot it, and my bullet didn't go through. So now I was stuck with, as you can see now, the wall is clearly highlighted. There's the wall kind of thing. It's basically a ridge that acts like a wall, and I decided it'd be a good thing to go behind the ridge and start shooting enemies from there. So with my teammates, I started moving forward. As you can see, both of these teammates that are behind me now are, there's the IPB and there's the M5. So those guys are moving forward while my heavy tanks, the KV and the IO were sitting there trying to take those people out from behind the ridge. There's the KV and this green line is called the IO. And now you see a very cool shot from my side, and I saw the tank that it was coming behind the building, and I took a shot, I took a risk to shoot it through the wall, and luckily I was able to shoot it through the wall. Then it tried to shoot at me, but it was not able to shoot it through the wall, and I got killed at the end, which was amazing. So then there was another important part of the match where it stuck the tank up there, the red one there. It was spotted, and it was quite an important tank in the enemy team. So what I did, I aimed from the top, and I got a shot in it, and it's 203 damage, which is amazing for all the tanks. Then I decided it'd be a good thing to try to go over it and get my kill, because I was the one who shot it, the Portuguese. So I started moving over, trying to see if I was able to aim at the stuff. I was able to for a second, but then I moved towards forward, and then my enemies took the kill. Basically, it's my kill. I was supposed to take it. So I resented that, and I tried to move on to the next one. That was the T67, the tank there. That's highlighted in red. I tried to shoot it once, but the shot missed. So then I was just about to shoot it for the second time, but then my enemy took the kill, and I was left like that. And then the third tank came in, but I was not ready to shoot at that time, so the match was over. Okay, so this is my second battle that I'm going to show you, and it is the same one in the pz.sfl.IVc, and this map is called the Mountain Pass, and in this basically the enemy team is there on the minimap right in that direction, and most of the enemy team is going to come from there behind this mountain. So what I decided, it'd be a good thing to go up this ramp. As you can see, I'd be positioned now. I was going to go up this ramp, and basically the enemy team would be there. So I started moving up towards the ramp. So it was my tank was quite slow at ramps, and I was reloaded and ready to shoot. So as you can see, I was moving up, and most of my other team members were moving there because they knew the enemy tanks were going to come from there, and the only way that they were going to be able to take the shot from there was move from there. And there was a lot of theirs, and that was my T67, another teammate of mine. That was quite a good tank, basically, of what he used to do. He was a scout tank, which means he used to go front and he used to look at it. So then I aligned up with my sniper mode, and I was just sitting here, and the T67 was there. Then he got shot once, then he got shot second time, maybe. Right now, second time, then one time. It's right here. As you can see, he's able to dodge most of the bullets. That's making him really well. So this match was quite calm. You know, I was sitting on this top position. I knew that I was not able to get a lot of kills, but this top position was quite what mattered today. And if I was able to secure this position quite well, I would be able to get some kills at the end of the match. And as you can see now that I'm moving front with my teammates right there, they're holding the gun for me. And I was basically just sitting here waiting for the team to spawn in and to be seen by our friend tanks. So as you can see, I'm just sitting here waiting for the tanks to come, and the tank beside me, actually, as you can see, this is called an archery, which means it basically can shoot long range distance shots, which is quite good for what it does. And then I spotted the light tank. It is the AMX. I was just waiting for it. I was about to shoot at it, but the bullet went too high and it missed it. So while I was waiting for it, my friend was getting beautiful shots there. It's called the French artillery ruler eclipse. It's getting beautiful shots, and basically was doing what it was supposed to do. And now you see that I was lining my shot up with the alignment, but I missed it again. So now I was only left with one option: reload quick. So as my reload was ready, I shot at it, but it went too low. That was the time where I missed my shot, and I tried to go front, but the AMX disappeared. So there was nothing I could do about it at that point in time. So my friend Lunar Eclipse, though, he was getting beautiful shots there, and right about there, as you can see, our friend tank, the TB2000, is getting destroyed by those two enemy tanks, the Churchill and the KV-1. Both of them were sitting there, and they were taking TB2000 out quite effectively. And after 2000 went down, all I could think of was to hide before those tanks found me. So I was just getting ready. As you can see, that shot went right past that. So I was just getting ready for those turtles. They would be able to come any moment now. So I decided it'd be a good thing to hide behind this rock or something. But then I decided there was the enemy that was spotted there, so let's just try and take a shot at it. Why not? Because yeah, we might be able to get some kills from there. So I was just waiting for that dude to come out, and while I was checking for the KVs, the Churchills and whatnot, they were not coming out at that point in time, which is quite good for me. And then I did the mistake of looking down and missing him. I looked down at my martyr just to check if he's doing fine, and I missed him, which quite sucked. It sucked really bad. And then all of my archery friends, the Lunar Eclipse and the Biscuit, both of them started to align themselves that way. So I was kind of, why are you guys doing that? Now you'd see them turn, both of them turn that side quite quickly, right about somewhere now. Yeah, you can see both of them started turning that way. And the thing was, because the Churchills were spotted, and that's up quite bad for me because basically, and there we go, that was a shot from the KV-1 to me, but luckily for me, I was able to avoid that shot, like completely from it, and I tried to shoot at the Churchill, but I was not able to. And then that shot by the artery just went way flying above everyone's head. And then I saw the Churchill. The Churchill wasn't able to aim so high. The Churchill wouldn't be able to aim so high. So I decided to and got shot in it. That was quite a beautiful shot. 196 damage, which is quite a lot. Then I lined up for the second shot, waited for it, and moved a little down, and boom, the KV was taken down. And just then the IKV from there, it shot me and I lost my tank. And the explosion happened and whatnot. The martyr was sitting here, and I basically was just rooting up for the martyr, like, martyr, you can do this, in the chats. But KV1 shot it at the end, and the match was lost. So you can see that there were beautiful games at both of them, and it was quite amazing for me to play these kind of games, and they're very rare that I get to see the whole match and the whole kill system. So it's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you want more, and yeah, we'll be looking forward to next time.